Oh.
Hello.
Yeah, hang that phone. We are live. Hello, everybody. Hola, hola, hola. Yeah, hang that phone. We are live.
Yes.
Hello, everybody. Hola, hola, hola.
Hola. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you see? I don't
Yeah,
know.
hang that phone. We are live. Yes. What's going on? You have to mute
Done.
your YouTube.
Done. So there's a lag, but it should be fine.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. How are you?
Anybody here?
Yeah, thank you for coming. Let's wait just some minutes. If someone else want to join us, or we will be just
Hi,
some
guys.
few of us.
Hi. Yes.
Okay. Oh, something entered by the window. Okay, so let's talk about what is heart-to-heart chat. What this is.
Oh yes.
Hi, Angela.
All about. Just woke up. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, a little about what this heart-to-heart chat is. Basically, we decided that it would be a good idea to come on YouTube, talk live, interact with y'all, especially wherein we can bring in a guest every week and talk to them and interact about just about anything that you want to know, but mainly about art, this journey of being an artist, how we got into it, what do we do, and just chat about. Basically, that was the idea.
Yeah.
Anything
Hola,
else
hola.
maybe you want to
Hola,
add?
Eva, Patricia. I just need to know if there are some Spaniards and I need to talk in Spanish too. Necesito saber si va a haber españolas para hablar en español también o qué. Hi, Sunila. So nice. So, what is this? I have a private chat. No, look up.
Oh, that was me. When I joined the chat, you were not looking at me. So I
No,
had to
because I was looking this. Hola, Aurelia. Hi, everybody's coming. So good. Yes. Perfect. So we had this crazy idea of chat-to-chat, heart-to-heart chats. Oh, thank you, Tiff.
I know, thank you.
Hi, Heike. If some of you in every moment want to join the split screen, just let me know and I will send you the link so you can join us in the screen. That will be fun. Si alguna de vosotras se quiere unir en algún momento a la conversación y quiere salir en pantalla, me lo decís y os envío el enlace para poder veros en pantalla. So, where do we start? ¿Por dónde empezamos?
Yeah, I mean, pretty. Thank you, guys. Fresh faces. Today, I mean, I think the secret for both of us is we slept laughing, we woke up laughing, and been laughing the whole day. So yeah.
I would say that we are happy people.
Yeah.
Happy people. Tiffany loves being on screen. Bueno, dice Adi que es que ayer nos acostamos riéndonos, nos hemos despertado riéndonos y es que llevamos todo el día riéndonos. Y yo digo que es porque es que somos personas felices.
Okay, we have a first question.
Yeah, let's start with this. Thank you, Tiffany.
I know, thank you.
You start.
Okay. Yes,
and I will translate.
Yeah, okay. So basically, it was December 2018. I was living in Barcelona then, and Nuno and Miguel had come down from Madrid to Barcelona to visit me, and we were traveling. right?
Wait. Era diciembre de 2018 y Aditi estaba viviendo en Barcelona y mi marido y yo fuimos a visitarla. Y entonces estábamos por ahí de excursión.
And we were on our way actually to Cape the Crew. What was that, Nuno? How do you say it?
What?
We were going all the way to the tip, remember?
We went to Lleida.
Yeah, so we were, anyway, it was a road trip, and we were just very randomly sitting in the car, and both of us, I don't really remember how.
I remember.
You remember how we said, let's start something. I remember
before that, we said we don't want to be on any design teams anymore. We have to take it easy. Estábamos en el coche viajando todo el día, recorriendo varias ciudades, enseñándole Cataluña, y ese día dijimos, este año yo me lo voy a tomar con calma, las dos no queremos estar en ningún DT, vamos a hacerlo todo tranquilo y sí. And we went going back home in the night in the car, and then I said like, why don't we start something in our own, like make our own design team. Entonces íbamos en el coche y yo dije, ¿por qué no hacemos algo nosotras mismas como nuestro propio equipo de diseño?
And we were very clear we don't want it to be a blog, neither we want it to be on Facebook, because there's so much already. And so we were very sure we want to do something on Instagram, which is easy to upload and interact with people.
Yeah. Entonces pensamos que no queríamos que fuera un blog ni nada que ya se hubiera hecho, queríamos que fuera algo en lo que de verdad la gente le fuera fácil participar e interactuar con otras personas.
And then, so Karen has a question there, we'll add that into this. But then we decided, okay, now we know we want to run challenges. What challenges? And from there on, it's just a mystery, because we were like, we were like these two candles which were lit up, and then the flames just kept going back and forth, back and forth.
It was like a brainstorming, actually.
It was. And we had our notes open. We opened a shared note, and we just kept writing.
Ya. Entonces, bueno, íbamos en el coche y se nos ocurrió así todo como un poco, bueno, ¿y por qué no hacemos unos retos o algo? Iba mi marido conduciendo y los tres empezamos a tener un montón de ideas, fue como una tormenta de ideas, entonces fuimos apuntándolas. So why the name? Do you remember?
So yeah, so we first actually started deciding the challenges, and we had all our 12-month challenges planned. We had everything done, and we were like, we need a name which means something to us. And we just, again, it was brainstorming, where we were like, we both are nomads. We don't really stay in one place. And then in that brainstorming, we decided Nomadic Soul Diaries. It just made so much sense to us. It described us, our journey.
Yeah. Dice que, bueno, que el nombre Nomadic Soul Diaries, los diarios de las almas nómadas, es un poco como nos sentimos nosotras, ¿no? Siempre estamos viajando de un lado para otro y un poco compartiendo nuestras experiencias, y entonces al final eso es lo que nosotras somos.
So that was
yeah. Is Nomadic Soul Diaries your creation? Yes, absolutely. Es nuestro bebé. Nomadic Soul Diaries is our baby.
So basically, we that one day in 5 hours, we had planned our 12 months of 2019.
Yeah, in 1 hour, actually.
1 hour. But then, overall, we had a team ready. We had people saying yes to us, which was so amazing.
Yeah.
Literally, it was just like this. And we shot a video, and the next day, we just put it all up, and we were like, okay, guys, yay, we're going to start a new challenge thing. That's it. Just how it happened.
Entonces íbamos en el coche y en 1 hora decidimos los 12 retos del primer año, y luego ya empezamos a contactar con algunas amigas, con gente que queríamos que se uniera al equipo para ser nuestras DT, ¿no? Para servir de inspiración. Okay. Do you have a creative dream to come true?
Hard one, no?
That's a good one.
It's a good one, yeah. In fact, just, I think day before yesterday, I was talking to a friend and I was like, some days I feel like I don't have dreams like other people. So it's a very hard one for me. Maybe you can go first.
Ok, la pregunta es, ¿tienes algún sueño creativo que quieras que se haga realidad? Voy a contestar primero en inglés y luego en español. Oh, yes, of course, but it depends on the day, because some days I want to leave it all and just plant tulips on a garden because I'm so tired. But no, I would like to have my own brand of products. I love designing products and that would be my dream. Yeah, to come true. A mí me gustaría tener mi propia marca y diseñar mis propios productos. Es lo que más me atrae ahora. Me encanta diseñar productos y es lo que me gustaría hacer. And what about you?
I think for me all along, so when I look at being creative, I look at all the aspects. So for me, all along, this one dream, this one creative dream, which I always had, was to write and publish my book. And
You already did that.
yeah, so I already, exactly. So this year, I managed to do that. I managed to publish a book of poetry, and it's just so special. Like I feel like I really did accomplish something that I always wished for. And now, for me, right now, if you ask me, again, like Nunu said, it depends on days. But today, it's all about constantly creating, sharing that creation with everyone around. Just sort of being there and being able to see more and more people get connected. That just makes me more happy. So right now, that's what my dream looks like.
Okay. Ella dice que, bueno, para ella, en un sentido muy amplio de crear, que su sueño sería escribir un libro y publicarlo, pero es que ya lo ha hecho, lo acaba de hacer, ha publicado un libro de poemas y se siente muy afortunada de poder haberlo publicado. Y bueno, que ahora mismo lo que más le apetece es compartir las cosas que crea y tener esta sensación de estar conectado con otros. Okay, let me see. Okay. Hola a todas las que están.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, I'll why the name of Nomadic Souls? Yeah, because we are.
No, Sarah is also.
Yes, it's translated. Thank you, Sarah, for translating.
Thank you.
Okay.
And if there's a question, just write question in front so that then we can pop that up on the screen.
Yeah.
Good question.
How do you join challenge? I am late to the party. Can anyone join? Of course, Angela, you can join whenever you want. We have a monthly challenge on our Instagram account. It's called Nomadic Soul Diaries.
Is it going to be reverse? Is it going to show?
A lot of light. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to, I don't know if Karen, you could post the link, please, if you can find it. I'm not, maybe you are not at home already. Just look for this. Nomadic Soul Diaries.
I'll post it, Nunu.
You okay? Yeah. So the thing is that every first day of the month, we have a new challenge, and you have like 4 weeks to make your project. So every challenge have 4 mandatory elements, which is the kind of project, the quote that will inspire you. We have a color palette, and you have to pick at least 3 of those colors. And we also add 1 mandatory element. So, for example, this month is super beautiful color palette, and you have to add art pebbles. And also the question is, the quote is, be a rainbow in someone's cloud. And what does the other thing? That's it. And it has to be a layout or a canvas. That is this month. And every month we have like 8 or 9 sponsors that will give away some prizes. So all you have to do to take part of on the challenge is to create your project and upload it to Instagram, and you have to tag our account, and also you have to follow the designers of the month and the sponsors of the month. It's all in the rules. You will find it. Like you go to May the 1st, and you will find the post with all the information there, and you can always message us and we will answer any question. Now I'm going to have to say that in Spanish. El reto lo hacemos cada mes, empieza el día 1 y tenéis 4 semanas para participar. Lo podéis encontrar en nuestra cuenta de Instagram, Nomadic Soul Diaries. Entonces, cada mes va siendo diferente. Todos los meses hay una paleta de color, un elemento obligatorio, una frase para inspiraros y el tipo de proyecto que tenéis que hacer. Este mes de mayo, por ejemplo, tiene que ser un layout o un lienzo. Tenéis toda la información en la cuenta de Instagram y siempre podéis preguntarnos que contestaremos a todo. Entonces, todos los meses hay varias diseñadoras a las que tenéis que seguir y a los sponsors, que son los que dan los regalos. Y cada mes hay como 8 o 9 regalos. Yeah, okay, let me look for another question.
Hi, everybody joining in, Jessica.
Yeah, hi.
I can't even get it. Daniela, hi. Everybody, hi. And thank you.
Okay, Tiffany, want to know where can we find your book?
Okay. I'm hunting for a post where I can list all the links. So I'm just going to quickly share that and we can go on to the next question.
Okay, I jump to the next question and you will answer this later?
Yeah, so I basically it's available on Amazon in US, UK, Europe, everywhere. I am just looking for a post from Facebook, which I found it, so I'll share the link so that you all have what do I say, direct links to all of these places. Okay.
Okay, yeah. One second. Thank you, Karen. Okay. Entonces le han preguntado dónde se puede comprar su libro, el libro de Adi, y la verdad es que lo ha hecho muy bien porque se puede comprar incluso por Amazon y tiene un precio muy económico. I have to say that I already read the book and it's absolutely beautiful. All the poems make you reflect and think, and it goes deep in your soul. I would say that not only because you are my best friend, but because you know that what you write really resonates in me. And another good thing is that it's really economic. Anyone can afford that book.
Thank you. It was a heartfelt book, honestly. I wasn't even looking at sales or anything. It was something I wrote where I with the intention of helping people heal through words. That was my pure intention behind it. So yeah.
Okay. I think we don't have more questions. Oh wow. Yeah, thank you, Heike. How many hours are you creative in a week? Okay, in my case is my full-time job. I wake up in the morning, I have my breakfast actually here in my studio, and I spend all the time here if I'm not cooking or if I'm not cleaning. So I do a lot of things. Okay, I'm not all the time creating. I have to edit videos, edit photos, make posts, and that takes part of the time. I would say half of the time or maybe more, but a lot of time. Me nos ha preguntado Heike que cuánto tiempo pasamos creando a la semana y yo le digo que para mí, en mi caso, es mi trabajo a tiempo completo. Yo me levanto y ya tomo el desayuno aquí en el estudio y si no estoy cocinando o limpiando, estoy en el estudio creando o editando fotos, editando vídeo o haciendo post. And what about you, Adi?
Again, such an interesting question. So with me, things have changed in the past few months. A lot of things have happened, and I don't have a fixed routine. So earlier, if you ask me how many hours I'm creative in terms of crafting and creating projects, earlier it was full time. Then in November, I had an injury. So yeah, that's the baseline.
Okay, the baby.
So yeah, in November I had a back injury, and I was on bed rest for a few months. So I've begun doing everything only since Feb again. And how I pace my day is usually post lunch I begin creating and I continue till the evening. So that's my only definition of the hours. I don't keep a tab on the number of hours, but post lunch I begin crafting the up until dinner time, basically. Yeah.
Bueno, ella dice que ya no tiene una rutina muy estricta. La verdad que estuvo enferma durante los últimos meses y pasó mucho tiempo en la cama, desgraciadamente. Pero bueno, ahora ya pudo recuperarse y bueno, por la mañana hace las tareas, lo que tenga que hacer y nada más comer ya se sienta en su estudio y no tiene límite hasta que sea la hora de cenar. Okay. Thanks, Nikki, for the question. What do you feel companies are looking for in a creator? Wow, this is a tough question.
I think
that honestly, I have no idea. I mean, like, when you think you know, then you don't. You know, like, I don't know. I think they want people that really work hard for them. And this is good, but it's a bit unfair because in the end we are working for free. Yes, they send you products, but at the end it's a lot of work, more than you can imagine. So it's not easy to answer that. I don't know a company, but I cooperate with a brand that make my stencils, and we try to be nice with people, and we don't ask a lot because we understand that people has their life and we are just giving them some few products. So we are not in the position of tell them, hey, you have to do this. And, you know, we are indulgent, I think. But again, that it's a small company. It's not something big like Prima or Ranger or Stamperia. I don't know.
I mean, I also think it depends on their style. Like if you look at Stamperia, they have this style of either, I don't even know how to define the style, but if you look at all their collections, there's a similarity in style. And maybe people who work for them are able to execute that effectively. So sometimes it can also happen that as an artist or a creator, our style may be very different, and then we're not able to do justice to their products because that requires a particular way of working. So I guess that's one thing that they look for when they choose creators, you know, if this person would be able to fit their style.
Yeah, of course. I agree with that. Nos han preguntado qué pensamos que quieren las compañías que están buscando creadores. Yo le digo a Heike, a Nikki, que no es fácil de contestar esta pregunta. Primero, porque nosotros no tenemos una compañía, ¿no? Y segundo, porque es difícil saber lo que quieren. Cuando crees que sabes lo que quieren, luego parece que no quieren eso y quieren otra cosa. Es complicado. Ellos yo creo que quieren realmente gente que se esfuerce por darle visibilidad a su marca o a su tienda. Y a veces es un poco injusto porque en realidad a los diseñadores nos pagan con material y eso no paga realmente todo el trabajo que hacemos. Y Aditi ha dicho que, bueno, también tienes que ser un poco de su estilo, ¿no? Las marcas suelen tener un estilo, las compañías suelen tener un estilo. Por ejemplo, si ponemos a Stamperia, su estilo es claramente vintage. Entonces buscarán diseñadores que se correspondan con su estilo, no van a buscar a alguien que haga clean and simple porque no tiene nada que ver con estampería. Okay. How did you start off? Did you study art? Nos preguntan cómo empezamos, si hemos estudiado arte. You first, Abby.
Yes and no, funnily. But so my mom is a fine artist by profession. She has studied art and she used to paint. So I've grown up watching her create. And I did want to study, like I wanted to choose fine art, but I didn't. And I instead chose general arts, and I went ahead to finishing my master's in psychology. So I actually am a practicing psychologist, but art was always there and something I wanted to do. So I don't remember what, 5 or 6 years ago, I decided, after having worked at clinics, a school setup and everything, I decided to quit my job and just take a break. And that's when art automatically happened, where I just began one art form into another. The mom and I used to work together. So Dots to Lines is actually mom and me together. And we would make these handcrafted products, sell them in flea markets. And then from there, mixed media happened. But thereafter, I have taken up a foundations in fine art course, which was distance learning. But 2018, I was in Spain, so I was there to do a course in art therapy. But in that art school, I also had an opportunity to do like a foundation course in fine arts. So I did end up studying art eventually, and it's been an incredible journey with that also.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to translate what you say.
Aditi,
eso, sí, cómo empezamos y si hemos estudiado arte. Entonces, Aditi dice que, bueno, su madre es una artista profesional, ella es pintora, entonces en su casa siempre ha habido arte y siempre ha visto a su madre hacer eso. Entonces ella al principio quería estudiar arte, pero luego al final estudió otra cosa y acabó haciendo un máster en psicología. Y hace unos 6 años decidió dejar su trabajo como psicóloga. Y entonces fue cuando el arte le vino como más fuerte la necesidad de crear y tal. Y hace un par de años hizo algunos cursos, también se vino a España, a Barcelona, a hacer un curso de arte terapéutico y bueno, tuvo la oportunidad de hacer otro de Bellas Artes. Y al final, pues sí, ella acabó estudiando Bellas Artes. And in my case, no, I didn't study art. My life is quite weird, I have to say, but my mom is a very creative person. My uncles too, they draw and they paint. So art is something I have always seen at home, like they like watercoloring and drawing and, you know, all kind of things. So I guess that was there in my childhood and it was inside of me. I don't know. And I used to have a work making trips in 4-wheel cars across Africa and some other places. And I used to make a diary. So I started making junk journals without knowing. So I used to decorate my notebooks and make drawings and collect things and put them together. And that's how I discovered mixed media. And then I couldn't stop. And then I moved to the countryside. I was jobless and I don't drive. I can't drive. I don't have license. So I had to do something because I was driving crazy here alone in the middle of nowhere. And then I started watching YouTube videos, and that happened 3 years ago, and that's it. That's how I started. So, en mi caso, yo no he estudiado arte, he estudiado otras cosas, pero en mi casa siempre ha habido, siempre ha estado el arte presente, ¿no? Mi madre le gusta mucho pintar, bueno, mis tíos también hacen acuarelas y dibujo, entonces supongo que de mi niñez eso se me quedó ahí. Luego, en los últimos años tuve un trabajo que era haciendo viajes en 4x4 por África y por varios sitios, y yo siempre me hacía unas libretas de viaje como unos diarios y los iba decorando, iba poniendo recuerdos en ellos, no sé, como young journals, sin saber que era un young journal. Y luego me mudé aquí al campo y no conduzco, así que estaba aquí todo el día sola y aburrida, y entonces empecé a ver YouTube y dije, esto es lo que yo estaba haciendo, y descubrí el ME Media, y eso fue hace 3 años. So that's it. Okay.
An interesting question from Angela.
Yeah, wait, I lost the track. Okay.
She's asking if we have children.
Do you guys have children? No, I don't and I won't. No, yo no tengo hijos ni los voy a tener. And what about you, Adi?
Yeah, I'm on a separate, different tangent altogether. No, so I live with my parents. I live with, so I have a brother. And when it goes to children, we do have a baby addition in the house right now. That's kind of foster care, if that's a word I can use to explain it to you all. So she just turned 2, and so she's the baby in the house. But my brother and I decided to call her our minion sister. So that's the.
And she's super cute, I have to say.
Yeah.
Bueno, Adi tampoco tiene niños. Ese bebé que habéis oído antes es una hermanita de acogida que tienen, que tiene 2 añitos, y ella y su hermano Litis le llaman la hermanita Minion. Y ahora tiene 2 añitos, es súper rica. Oh, how did you meet each other?
This is my favorite story to share.
Yeah, favorite story, yeah. Thanks, Daniela, for joining. I'm so happy to see you here.
So, 2017, I was going to make a trip to Spain. And in one of the Facebook groups, I had asked if anybody knows of scrapbooking stores in the particular places I was visiting, because I was just very interested in checking out scrapbooking stores. So Nunu was tagged in that thread, and she gave me a list of stores to visit. And that's about it. I had the list. I went to Spain. I visited those stores. When I came back, I was on my way back, and I had chatted with her once or twice. Like, I'd loved her work, and I can show that. I have it right here. She used to make these.
No way. I'm going to translate me.
Yeah, you can translate.
Ok, nos han preguntado cómo nos conocimos. Dice que en 2017 ella iba a venir de viaje a España de vacaciones, y siempre que va a algún sitio ella chequea a ver dónde hay o cuáles son las tiendas de scrap que hay en la zona. Y entonces en un grupo de Facebook en el que estábamos las dos, ella puso si alguien conocía tiendas de scrap en esa ciudad, y yo le contesté las tiendas que podía visitar.
And meanwhile, because we were in touch, she used to make these alphabets, and I had seen it, and I was like, okay, Nunu, can you make me one? And she made this A for me and sent it to me.
Yeah, true.
And then I came back from Spain, and I messaged her that, all the references were amazing. And no, actually not just, it happened before that. I was on my way back. I was at the airport, and Nunu messaged me saying, I'm planning a blog hop. It's my first ever, and I'd like to invite you. And that's it.
Yeah.
Since then, we just became friends. And in 2018 then, first when I reached Spain, my brother was with me. We were going to do like a
road trip. Yeah, like a
road trip. And Nunu and Miguel picked us, and 3 days in Madrid, we were just with them. And thereafter, of course, I kept visiting her every time I had a break.
And now we are family.
So that's how we met.
Dice que cuando ella estaba aquí en España en 2017 de vacaciones, vio que yo estaba haciendo esas letritas alteradas y me escribió y me dijo, ¿puedes hacerme una? Y bueno, yo se la hice y se la mandé. Y cuando estaba en el aeropuerto, cuando se iba a volver a India, yo le mandé un mensaje y le dije, oye, voy a organizar mi primer YouTube hop y me gustaría, it was a blog hop. Yeah, it was a blog hop. Voy a organizar mi primer blog hop y me gustaría que estuvieras. Entonces ahí ya empezamos a tener más contacto y luego cuando vino en 2018, antes de venir a estudiar, vino como un mes antes o 15 días antes para ir de vacaciones con su hermano por algunas ciudades de España y mi marido y yo los recogimos y estuvieron 3 días en Madrid con nosotros y luego durante los meses que ella estuvo aquí, pues no, ella vino a mi casa, luego yo fui a verla allá a Barcelona, ella volvió luego a mi casa en Navidades y ya somos como familia. Yeah, so that's it. Happy coincidences.
Yeah.
Okay. Question, how do you choose the elements of your project, like color, texture, and embellishment? I find that challenging.
Okay.
Woohoo! That's a good one.
It's a good one, yeah.
Yeah. You answer while I'm going to switch up a light here in this side.
Okay. So basically, when I begin working, usually I begin with an abstract idea. So either I have a vision, something that's just come to me, and I feel like, okay, this is how I want to translate it, and then I do backward. I mean, I work pretty much in a reverse fashion where I'm like, okay, this is what I want to create, and then I just either visual, the vision that I have in mind. Sometimes it does show me colors, so either I know what color to use, else I come and I look at the colors and then I decide, okay, today what sort of a color palette am I pulled towards? Let me pick those colors. So that's how the color work happens. Some days when I have no idea, I also go on Pinterest and just look at color palettes and then just pick a palette and I'm like, okay, let's see, let's work with this. And then I build it from there. So texture and embellishments happen during the process as I'm building, not always pre-planned. They just come to me when I'm creating, where I'm like, okay, maybe I can add this. Do I have this in my stash? Let me go looking. And that's the reason why some projects take about 2 or 3 days to finish, because I want to sort of execute that entire thing that's in my head. So sometimes, yeah, sometimes it's a dream. Sometimes I've dreamt about it and I exactly know what I want to do. So, like say for yesterday's layout, if I have to say, I was working with the nomadic palette, and because that rainbow, the word rainbow, took me to an inspiration, made me think of Nunu and Me, took me to Alice in Wonderland. I knew I wanted the pictures to pop out of those teacups. So that was my main idea, and then I worked around it. So that was how I worked for that yesterday, if that helps.
Nos han preguntado cómo elegimos los elementos del proyecto, el color, la textura y los adornos, porque esta persona, Carrie, lo encuentra como muy retador, difícil. Entonces, Ari dice que a veces le apetece trabajar con una paleta de color y así es como empieza, y otras veces dice, bueno, venga, voy a intentar hacer esto con estos colores. Y lo demás, la textura y los adornos, sucede cuando ya está trabajando. Es como que, bueno, pues esto le podría ir bien, ¿no? A veces le ocurre que sueña con algo y lo tiene que hacer, y a veces tiene la idea muy clara, como ayer en el directo que hizo este layout con las fotos de ella y mía así súper locas saliendo de las tazas de Alicia en el País de las Maravillas. Simplemente sabía que quería hacer eso y lo fue haciendo. In my case, I work completely intuitively. Okay, don't freak. I make a little meditation every morning just before I start working. So I just make my meditation. It's like 3 minutes or 4 minutes. No, yes, it's nothing. And then I look at the things and it's like the things talk to me. I don't know how to explain this without looking crazy. But that's it. I look at the papers and there is one that in that moment attracts me more. So I maybe pick the paper first, or the photo, or I don't know, or the focal point. But they talk me, and then when I have that, I look at my color charts, and some colors are more powerful than others right in that moment. So I go with that. And when I'm creating, then I have like ideas bombing me, like here's this, here's that. here, what, I don't know, I can plan. Very few times I have a clear idea of what I want to do. Yesterday happened to me while I was looking, I was watching your live stream, Adi. The idea came to me like, oh, I have everything so clear, I can see it. But that happens very few times to me. So,
Right.
En mi caso es un poco distinto. Yo trabajo de manera súper intuitiva. Hago una pequeña meditación siempre antes de sentarme a mi mesa a trabajar y es como que las cosas me hablan. Yo hago mi meditación, luego miro los papeles o las cosas con las que podría trabajar hoy y hay una que me llama más la atención que otra y entonces esa es la que cojo. Y con los colores me pasa igual, miro mis cartas de color y hay unos colores que me llaman más ese día que otros. Muy pocas veces tengo una idea clara de lo que voy a hacer. And you were saying that is why it takes like 2 or 3 days to make a project. Exactly. Y a veces nos lleva 2 o 3 días terminar un proyecto porque no tenemos una idea preconcebida de lo que vamos a hacer. Las cosas van viniendo.
And everybody agrees in the chat because this is so intuitive. That's the exact word. And Marina says papers talk to her, and we all get it, Marina.
Yeah, papers talk to me also.
Yeah. And like Jess is saying, you know, one thing, and then you begin with one thing and everything falls together. So I so agree with everything that y'all are saying, that sometimes that happens. Like even with colors just talk to me. They tell me, come pick me. So it's
exactly.
just
that's it. I look on my box of metal embellishment from Finaver and I take them all. And there is one that is screaming, just yelling, hey, it's me, pick me, I want to be in that project. That's it. It's crazy, but it's like that. So, next question, Nuria Martínez dice, buenas tardes, una pregunta, ¿con qué producto sustituirías los lindis de spray? She wants to know which product can she use to, instead of lindis sprays.
Oh, any spray? Are you asking for brands, Nuria, or
I guess I think so.
Because you can also just use liquid watercolors. You can use watercolors.
But nothing is like, I have to say this, nothing is like lindis. There are other shimmer sprays in the market, and I'm sorry to say they are not like lindis.
That's true.
I work with them. Lindis doesn't pay me anything to say this, but there's nothing like lindis. I'm going to say in Spanish. Okay, me preguntas por qué productos sustituirías los lindis de spray. Puedes utilizar otros sprays, puedes utilizar acuarelas, puedes utilizar otros pigmentos, pero voy a decirte, y Lindis no me paga por decir esto, no hay ningún spray que se parezca a los sprays de Lindis. No existe. Hay otros sprays que tienen brillo de Fábrica de Coru, de Glimmer Mist, Tater Angels, pero no. Es que no es lo mismo. Entonces, yo no lo sustituiría por nada. I wouldn't change my Lindis for any other product.
That's true. No, I agree. But if she's asking for like a substitute, then I would say there are liquid watercolors. There are other brands, Tim Holtz, Dilutions. In fact, even if you have acrylic paints, you can just dilute them with water and use them as the same thing. So if that's something that you're looking at, then that can be done.
Penny, we love you. La respuesta, si quieres, no tienes sprays y no quieres usar sprays por algún motivo, siempre puedes hacerte los tuyos con acuarelas, con témperas o incluso con pinturas acrílicas diluidas.
It is just so hot. I can't help it. Okay, so
this is hell.
So now Penny's recent, the comment she wrote, that she told her therapist that colors and other things talk to her and they sent her on a special vacation for a month. Penny, I'm a therapist and I acknowledge all of such feedback and I'm with you. If I was your therapist, I would never send you on any special vacation. I would be like, come join me.
Okay, I'm going to read in Spanish and then I will translate. ¿Creéis que el confinamiento ha sido beneficioso por la parte que la en que la gente os ha podido conocer más íntimamente y ha cambiado o cambiará la forma en la que tenéis que trabajar. Do you think that this confinement is like good in the sense of that people get to know you more closer, and will it change the way you have to work?
Okay, you have to break it down for me.
Okay, there are like two questions. So
Okay.
first question is, do you think this confinement it was good? So people can have the opportunity to get you know better.
Oh, this quarantine thing.
Yeah, the quarantine. Yeah.
Oh yes, I think it's worked wonders. I mean, see if people hate me for saying this. A lot of people hate me when I say this, but and Nunu agrees with me. She's the one who doesn't hate me for saying it. But the truth is that although it's a virus and I know it's doing a lot of damage, but in reality, it's giving all of us such a fantastic opportunity to just get to know so many things. So it's helping us go within, see who we are, the kind of things we like, explore our talents, connect with people, and there is no bigger example when it comes to crafting than these live streams that we've begun doing and enjoying like crazy. So
Yeah,
that's
because I think there is a higher meaning
exactly, there's a
that
higher
not everybody is ready to understand.
like exactly where I think it's although the virus itself is dangerous and all that it's doing, but indirectly it's really pushing us all to a higher level of understanding.
Yeah,
And this,
I'm going to translate all that you said. And
no,
it's
also add community spirit, that word, that's the most important thing.
que sí, por supuesto, tiene una parte beneficiosa que nos habéis podido conocer más. Es horrible lo que está pasando, sí que lo es, pero al mismo tiempo tenemos que darnos cuenta de que esto nos da una oportunidad de conectar de otra manera, de hacer las cosas de otra manera, de reflexionar. Y por supuesto, los hubs que estamos haciendo en directo los sábados, hemos creado una pequeña comunidad que es alucinante. The second question is, did the situation change or is going to change the way you have to work? I want to answer this. I want to answer this.
You answered it then, yeah.
En mi caso, por supuesto que ha cambiado y va a cambiar la forma que tengo de trabajar. Ya no puedo dar clases. Seguramente este año no voy a poder hacer ningún taller más. Entonces, tendré que hacer otras cosas. Estoy trabajando en ello, no lo puedo contar todavía. Y por supuesto que va a cambiar. No sé cuándo la situación volverá a la normalidad, si es que puede volver. Bueno, y si no, hay que adaptarse, es lo que hay. No podemos cambiarlo y yo no soy de esas personas que se quedan en su cama lamentándose. Yo, bueno, pues esto es lo que hay, me adapto y lucho y bueno, ya veremos cómo salimos adelante y ya buscaré la manera de llegar a vosotros de otra manera. In my case, of course, the situation is changing everything for me. I have to cancel all my classes for the rest of the year. I think I won't be able to travel, not only in Spain, even less out of Spain. I was planning to go to Scotland and Ireland and Germany, and now I can go. But, this pushes me. This is making something. I'm not the kind of person that will stay complaining in my bed. I just wake up, stand up, and fight. And I will find a way. I'm working on something I cannot tell you yet, but I'm working on something, and I hope that way I maybe will be able to reach more people. We never know. How is it going to change for you, Adi?
See, it's very very weird. Like, how is it going to change? In one place it doesn't really change too many things, but at the same time it does change a lot also. So it's very difficult to answer that. Like where I was physically seeing people and providing sessions, now everything has turned online. And I've just come to this realization that online sessions are all the more exhausting and draining for me. And so since a week, I've had to stop taking therapy just so that I can take care of myself first. So that's an awareness that I didn't have, because, when you think about it, you feel like online should be easy. But the fact that you're not physically in touch with somebody and people have a lot more anxiety and stress and all of these things, I realized online is just way, way, way more difficult to deal with. So, in terms of professionally, I would say that. Apart from that, of course, like in India, we're in total lockdown. So we can only one person in the house can step out to buy groceries. We have no home deliveries, nothing really. So that's there. But then again, I'm somebody who really enjoys being at home, and that's exactly what I do most often.
Yeah, those are you and me, the one that enjoy being at home.
Exactly. So technically, if you ask me, actually been in complete quarantine since November. So I'm on my November, December, Jan, Feb, March, April, May. I'm in my 7th month right now.
Yeah, you're a master. Bueno, Adi dice que en su caso sí que ha tenido que cambiar su forma de trabajar. Empezó a hacer sesiones, ella es terapeuta, es psicóloga, y empezó a hacer sesiones online. Y le resultaba muy duro porque es muy drenante, se le deja sin energía y ha tenido que parar porque también cayó enferma. Entonces, bueno, aparte de eso, el resto de su vida no ha cambiado mucho porque es una persona que pasaba muchísimo tiempo en casa. De hecho, como estaba mala, los últimos meses los pasó como si estuviera en cuarentena. Y ella disfruta mucho de estar en casa, le pasa lo que a mí. Entonces, bueno, buscaremos la manera de hacer. Yeah, hi Jessica.
Oh yeah, so Jess, we spoke about this at the beginning of the video.
Yeah.
And we met, online first, but then we also did meet in person multiple times when we were in Spain. And that's how, our friendship flourished.
But not with everybody happened this. I have met quite a few people who have an internet relationship with. Like when I was a photographer, I met lots of photographers that I used to chat with them every day. And this is the first time that I have this feeling that I know you from 3 or 5 lives ago.
Yeah, that's true. I agree.
If you watch Grey's Anatomy, you have this relationship between Christina and what's her name? Grey. I don't remember the name of the protagonist, the girl.
It's okay, Jess. We'll still.
Yeah, you know that they say that they are each other person, not in terms of love, but in terms of complete each other and have this.
Meredith. That's what Nikki
Yeah,
said.
yeah, Meredith. Yeah, Christina and Meredith.
Yeah.
I feel we are like Christina and Meredith. You know?
we've always felt that we've known each other from multiple lifetimes.
Yeah.
We talk about this stuff a lot, actually.
Yeah, that's true. Bueno, nos han preguntado cómo se ha desarrollado nuestra amistad y, bueno, aunque yo he conocido a mucha gente en persona que había conocido primero online y que éramos amigos online, nunca me había pasado como con Adi, que es como si la conociera no de hace muchos años, sino de hace muchas vidas. Y para mí es que ella es como mi persona. Es mi persona. You're my person.
Same here. And Jess says, I'm so happy for you guys. I can feel the love between you two. Oh. I don't know what to say. Yeah. I don't want to cry. Next.
Ok, Eva, ¿cómo decidís hacer un proyecto? ¿Empiezas por la foto? ¿Decides antes los colores o antes piezas para el trabajo? How do you decide how to make a project? Do you start by the photo or the colors or the elements for the project?
It's never the same.
Yeah.
It depends on what I want to make. So sometimes it's a photo that inspires me, sometimes colors in mind, sometimes the theme. It varies.
Adi dice que siempre es diferente, que a veces es cada vez le inspira una cosa. A veces es la foto, a veces es una cosa que quiere alterar, a veces son los colores que le apetece usar. In my case, I work a little different because I am already in too many teams. So sometimes, for example, for 49er market, I have to make layouts. So I look for a photo that I want to work with, and all the other things come. For Lindis, is more open. I can do whatever I want. And for La Tienda, I can do whatever I want. So I look at my studio and I say, okay, today I want to use this box, or today I want to, I don't know, make a tag, or there are too many weeks that I don't make an art journal page, and that's how it works for me. En mi caso es un poco distinto porque como estoy en tantos equipos de diseño a veces no tengo tanta libertad. Por ejemplo, en 49 Market yo tengo que hacer siempre o casi siempre un layout. Entonces, ahí suelo inspirarme por la foto, miro las fotos, la que me apetece usar y entonces todo lo demás viene con eso. Elijo unos papeles que combinen, unas flores que combinen, lo que sea. Para los demás equipos tengo bastante más libertad, entonces es mirar a mi alrededor en el estudio y ver qué me apetece usar. O a lo mejor me apetece usar esta caja, o hace muchos días que no hago un art journal, o no sé, es diferente cada vez. Ok, Marina.
How do you see the future of artists in this new situation of social or personal distance? What do you think is the general trend to keep in touch with the followers?
That's a good one. First.
How do you see the future of artists in this new situation of social or personal distance? See, especially artists for whom this is their career, and like Nunu was saying, where they have a lot of workshops which they've had to cancel. I do think that people are now making use of this digital, what do you say, digital medium a lot more, in the sense that they're able to, like these hops. Basically, that's exactly what I mean, where we're coming together doing these live stream hops. So that's the best thing, where we're trying to encourage the entire community and have people do this, where through art, just inspiring. So I think that's the answer to that part.
Okay, let me
Right, if you
or I will forget.
No, but even before you translate, if you want to add something and then you just collectively translate, it will save your energy.
Okay. I think that in this situation we will realize who really is an artist and who really wants to be in this community and who doesn't. For some people, this is a hobby, and for some people, this is a job. And for some people, this is just a pastime. So it's different in any case. But at the same time, I think we have a really beautiful opportunity here of find something new. But I think we still have to wait. We don't know what's exactly going on, how it's going to be in like 1 month, 3 months, 5, 6 next year. We don't know. So I think we are just waiting. And meanwhile, doing these live streams and that, I think.
Yeah.
Now I don't remember what you said.
No, we generally said that we can't really, we really don't know, because the situation is quite tricky, and future of artists, it depends on for whom it's a career, for whom it's just a passion, hobby. And meanwhile, sorry, I'm also reading these comments here, and Olga is making me laugh. Okay,
I will translate then. Nos pregunta Marina cómo vemos el futuro de los artistas con esta nueva situación social y de distancia personal. Es que yo creo que esto va a ser una especie no criba, sino que, bueno, aquí se va a ver realmente quién tiene pasión por esto, quién se quiere dedicar a esto. Hay personas que para ellas solo esto es un hobby o un pasatiempo y para otras personas no. En mi caso, creo que hay que esperar. No sabemos lo que va a pasar el mes que viene, o dentro de 3 meses, o dentro de 6 meses. Entonces, es un poco extraña la situación. Pero bueno, al mismo tiempo nos está dando la oportunidad de conectar de otras maneras, con los live streams, estos que estamos haciendo los sábados. And what do you think is the general trend to keep in touch with the followers? I think right now is the Patreon and YouTube and online classes. I've seen this week some platforms going on like the e-academy from Stamperia and some others online academy that's really nice. But at the same time, I feel we are saturated in the market. Like, nobody wants to get behind. Nobody wants to be there. Everybody wants to do something, and we all need to find our way.
Right.
So we can see.
And in all of this, I don't know why, again, just remember something. Was it yesterday? No, I don't know. I posted something where support means, like Karen had very beautifully spoken about how we're all in the same storm but in different boats. And to me, like I had this next level vision to that, where support means providing a helping hand when somebody needs to hop on either in your boat or in theirs. But it doesn't mean that you pull somebody else out of their boat and throw them and then move ahead.
That's important.
Yeah, that's very important.
Ya. Está diciendo Aditi que en estos momentos, bueno, nosotras hemos optado por estar en una parte de la comunidad que apoya a los demás, nos estamos apoyando entre nosotras. Para brillar tú no necesitas apagar la luz de nadie, ni para tú llegar más lejos necesitas pisar a nadie. Entonces, bueno, habrá de todo. I think there will be all kind of people in this situation. Some will support each other, some will try to bring them down.
Exactly, and it's always going to be there. That's just how it is.
Yeah. Oh, Nitish, the cake eater.
But Penny, you know what? I mean, I laughed at this one. But that cake was baked for Rishi, our minion, and on her birthday when she was cutting it, obviously she wasn't. We were cutting it for her, but she was grabbing the pieces. She was like, her mouth just kept going, like she's never eaten anything in years. And so I think Nitish and Rishi both compete with this cake eating thing.
Que esto viene porque el hermano de Aditi se come todo el pastel, así que no hay ningún niño que pueda vivir allí ahora mismo, jajaja. Esto es porque ayer, durante el live que hizo Aditi, estaba haciendo una composición con cositas de Alicia en el País de las Maravillas, entonces había tacitas y los pasteles y yo empecé a decirle, ella me puso unas rosas, la foto era suya y mía, no éramos nosotras, y puso unas rosas hacia mi lado y yo le dije, y a mí no me pongas rosas, dame un cacho de pastel. Entonces ella me puso un pastelito al lado y ella se puso otro más grande. Entonces yo dije como que ella se está comiendo el pastel más grande y su hermano que estaba en el chat dijo, siempre se come el pastel más grande. Y al rato el hermano vino con un trozo de pastel de verdad, que era del cumpleaños de Rishi, la hermanita que tienen. Y dice que cuando el otro día lo partieron, la niña cogió los pasteles como los trocitos de bizcocho como si no hubiera comido en la vida, vamos, loca con el pastel. Oh, Nikki, you are so sweet.
I don't know what to say, Nikki.
I always say the same. Life is 10% what happens to you, 90% how you react to it.
Yeah.
And you, all the day, every time you have the choice, you can choose to be good, you can choose to be bad. You can choose drama, you can choose happiness. It's your choice. Nobody is going to choose for you. That's it. That's how I do it. I always try to look for the brighter side. Doesn't mean I don't have bad days. I have, Of course, I have really bad days, but I don't allow myself to have more than 1 or 2 bad days because I'm very sensitive. And if I go sad, I will go really, really bad sad. And I know how dark is darkness, and I don't want to be there. So I just decide to shine in my own light. How beautiful is this? I'm a poet.
Reminded me of like a simple quote I'd written. Nunu knows it, but I think I want to read it for everybody. So it says, life can be simple. It's a choice we make. Human brain is used to choosing complications because then our brain feels like we're putting in a lot more energy, making us feel like we're doing something. But which means to say that when we worry, it gives us peace, thinking that we're doing a lot, and then holds us in a comfort zone. But when we're choosing complications, we're choosing drama with entertainment. But now here is what is very important. With it also means that we are making shit fly everywhere. And then it's very important to realize that once it's done, we are the ones who will have to clean it. So then the choice is always ours.
Yeah, that last part is very important.
That's very important.
Ya, Nico nos está preguntando cómo tenemos esta actitud tan infecciosamente dulce y cómo lo hacemos para lidiar con las diferentes personas y personalidades. Yo siempre digo lo mismo, la vida es 10% lo que te ocurre, 90% cómo reaccionas a ello. No puedes controlar lo que te ocurre, sí cómo reaccionas a ello. Y todos los días tienes la oportunidad de elegir. Puedes elegir hacer el bien, puedes elegir hacer el mal, puedes elegir el drama o puedes elegir la felicidad. En mi caso, yo soy una persona súper sensible. Cuando me pongo triste, me pongo muy triste. Entonces no me permito a mí misma tener muchos días tristes. No, ¿para qué? Es una pérdida de tiempo. Y eso es lo que hacemos, decidir. Puedes decidir, como estaba diciendo ahora Adi, el drama, esparcir mierda, pero al final del día vas a tener que limpiar esa mierda, tarde o temprano. Así que, ¿por qué no elegir ser feliz si puedes hacerlo? Oh. Okay, I'm going back in the chat. Yeah, it's a beautiful story. Okay. From your experience, do you craft artists more support each other in the creative journey or compete one with another for audience, companies, collection of products, lines, etc.? Wow, this is the big topic of our lives. Today more than ever. Good question. Yeah, thank you, Per Body Bostock. Yeah, go ahead, please, Abby. I will go. I'm brave today.
You go.
I will say that there is a lot of fake people in this industry, and not only people, companies, brands. There is a lot of drama behind the scenes, but there is a lot of love too. Sometimes people forget that we are here for the same reason, which is art, and be happy where you create, where you are creating. So you have, again, the opportunity to pick, to choose what you want to do, which side you want to be. And of course, there is a lot of competition, and there will always people that will try to bring you down to go higher or better or with more followers. And you see that some stores doesn't work well together, and they are all the time like, hey, you are stealing my people or whatever. And brands the same, But at the other side, there is, on the other hand, there is the opposite. There are people collaborating, brands collaborating, stores collaborating. We go to Frankfurt and everybody's there in like a huge party showing what is coming on and doing things together. And I really believe the more we work together, the better it will be.
Exactly.
I'm always envious of some companies that work together and stores that work together. For example, in Australia, they make this amazing scrapbooking cruise. That's fantastic, and they work together, like the brands and the stores and the artists, and they are not competing in a competition. They're enjoying and making something together, and we could do that. But it's like human beings are. So there is all kind of things, I think.
Yeah, you find all kinds of people everywhere, and at the end of the day, it's about looking. It's about knowing. Uh, I mean, when you actually, it's very visible. When you look, you know who's there for themselves, and you know who's there to support. And depending on what your intention is and where your heart leans to, you'll always attract those kind of people. Like what we've done over here, this little community where everybody is to support one another. So you will not find those people who are not here to support others, who are here only for themselves. So you will not find them in this sort of a space. They would be doing similar things because out of competition, but that's happening alongside individually, independently. And I guess that's also okay. Because I've come to realize that as long as we are content with what we're doing and we're happy and at peace, I don't think it really makes much of a difference what anybody else is doing. So if they are in competition and if they are copying and doing all of that, that reflects on them.
Yeah,
So
but
I would always say that.
yeah, I will say that it's not in craft industry. It's about
Everywhere.
how they are in life.
Exactly.
Mean people will be mean in craft and out of craft. Like you can help your neighbors, or you can be mean with them.
Exactly.
That's up to you, is how you are. And I don't think there are more mean people in craft industry than in other industries.
I agree. Right.
Bueno, la pregunta era, ¿es nuestra experiencia? ¿Creéis que los artistas se ayudan a otros en este viaje creativo o compiten unos con otros por la audiencia, las compañías, las colecciones, productos, líneas, etcétera? Yo he dicho que, bueno, que hay mucha gente perra en esta industria. Hay mucha gente que es interesada, que pisa a los demás, que cree que la única manera de subir es pisando a los demás, pero también hay mucha gente buena y mucha gente que quiere colaborar y que hacen cosas juntos. Pero no tiene que ver con dedicarse al mix media, a las manualidades, al arte. Tiene que ver con cómo son las personas. Tú puedes ser un capullo y lo serás en todos los aspectos de tu vida. Lo serás con tus vecinos, en tu trabajo, en el arte y en todo. Y si eres buena persona, serás buena persona en todo. Ok. Patricia, las dos tenéis un estilo propio. ¿Siempre ha sido así o empezasteis haciendo otros estilos? You both have your own style. It was always been like that, or did you start with other styles?
I think it's always about exploring and then reaching. Like it, at least in my case, it took me a while to understand that this is what I truly enjoy, and it reflects in all my works. But it's always also about experimenting. No. We keep trying different things. We see the result. Sometimes we like it, sometimes we don't. So I don't know. It depends. I think we evolve. Every day we learn something new and we grow.
Yeah, I think so. There are other artists that they have it really clear, like Anthony's, for example.
Yeah.
Remember 2 weeks ago, he's just like, I'm on vintage and I like this. And she cannot think he could do other things, but his style is his style. In my case, I agree with you. I think like I didn't have a particular style when I started, but I guess inside of me it's have always been the same. Like I like certain kind of things, and I feel more attract for some kind of products. It doesn't mean I cannot do other things, because for example, I'm not a very vintage girl, but I think I do it pretty well when I do it. because I put my effort on that.
Exactly.
In the end, it always has my touch. So my inner me always go there. Now I have to translate it to Spanish. Patricia. Adi dice que, bueno, es una cosa más como que evoluciona, que se desarrolla contigo, ¿no? No, hay gente que lo tiene muy claro, su estilo, pero otras veces el estilo va evolucionando contigo y tú puedes ir cambiando. Yo en mi caso creo que no tenía lo de tener un estilo, tampoco es que lo tuviera súper claro, como Anthony, por ejemplo, hace 2 semanas que nos explicó que él, bueno, sí puede hacer otras cosas, pero evidentemente su estilo es vintage y le gusta lo vintage y siempre lo va a hacer así, porque es que es lo que a él le gusta. Yo creo que también tengo mi estilo y eso no quiere decir que no pueda hacer otros estilos. Creo que si decido hacer vintage puedo hacerlo bastante bien, pero siempre le daré mi toque. Al final es una cosa que se va desarrollando contigo y que incluso puede ir cambiando. I think it could also change along the way. That you maybe have this past that you are like super shiny with all bright colors, and then and maybe next year you are doing something completely different. We never know.
Exactly. That's why I exactly feel that we keep evolving.
Oh, Sarah, sending you hugs, sweetie. That's so bad.
Yeah. Take care. And
I love the cake. Okay, Heike, what is your favorite project? Canvas, scrapbooking layout, card, tags?
no, I can't pick one.
No, you have to pick one.
Like discrimination.
You don't discriminate. I have had like moments. There was a time when I was obsessed to alter things. I don't know why. I was going with my husband to a mall or whatever, and I was, oh, I can alter that. I need that to alter it. Crazy, you know? And some months ago, I was like crazy with layouts. And then I'm like, okay, I want to do art journal all the time, but I don't have now any preference. It goes with my mood, I think.
I think for me, if I have to really answer that, I love art journaling. That's my first love, art journaling, always. So yeah.
Yeah. And for me, I have to admit, I love layouts. Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go.
I don't really have favorites, Heike. Yeah.
You have, but yeah.
Bueno, la pregunta es si tenemos algún tipo de proyecto favorito como lienzos, layouts, tarjetas, tags. Y yo estaba diciendo que a veces tienes fases, ¿no? Que yo tuve una temporada que me encantaba alterarlo todo, iba a la compra y era como, oh, Dios mío, puedo alterar esto lo puedo alterar, esto puedo cambiarlo, esto no sé qué. Y tienes temporadas que solo te apetece hacer art journal o que solo te apetece hacer tags o lo que sea. Entonces, al final creo que vamos evolucionando de una cosa para otra, pero en el fondo sí que tenemos un favorito. Entonces, en el caso de Adi es el art journal y en mi caso son los layouts. Hola, Laura, que acabo de ver que has llegado.
Okay, I don't know. I just read, but I missed the thing. Somebody was asking for the link again to buy my book, so I've put the link, guys.
Okay, and I will also give it you in the description box.
Yeah, so it's there. I mean, it has all the country links in this particular link, basically.
Yeah, in this, yeah, there's no comparison. Okay. Have you ever received a product to use from the company you absolutely didn't like, but still had to use? Did the product come out good?
I looked up because I see it right there. It's there in front of my eyes, but I can't publicly comment.
Anonymously, I will say that yes, of course, I have received some really crap stuff, and I had to use it. And no, the projects were not good. I'm sorry to say this, but it's the truth. The projects were not good. Sometimes you cannot do magic. Okay, sometimes they send you things and you don't like them very much, but the quality is good enough so you can do a good project, not the masterpiece, but a good project. But sometimes we are not so lucky and we have received some crap. I have to say this. Sometimes it's crap. I won't say brands, but sometimes the products weren't good. That's it, and you have to work with it, and it's annoying, and it also takes your mojo, for weeks. And
Exactly.
it's like, oh my gosh, I had to do a project with this. I don't want to. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Nikki, that's it.
that and I just want to add. So basically, I'm not going to mention the company, of course, but I received a box of things, and when that box arrived, they had asked me for feedback. Okay, feedback on the product. Okay, I was they asked me for it, and their sprays are awful because when I started spraying, the color would just disappear. I wouldn't see any color, and I was like, "Gosh, what's happening? Where is it?"
It was magic.
Exactly. And you have to add layers and layers, and you won't believe it. In spite of me using the most powerful heat tool, I couldn't dry it. I had to leave that project as it is. It took 3 days for all that stuff to dry. And then when I wanted to reach out to give my valuable feedback, they never responded.
Wow.
They didn't want. They didn't want it. So yeah, I can't help it.
I have a good experience to tell you about too. I was making a huge workshop with like 60 ladies almost. Some brands were sponsored and they put some of the materials. We worked with gesso, clear gesso, that was glossy. How the hell can a gesso be glossy? And it was so liquid that it wet the scrapbook papers so much that I was afraid it will go all destroyed. I was terrified. But then in the evening, we started the second project and we were using black gesso. And again, the black gesso was glossy. How the hell can a black gesso be glossy? I don't understand it. And you can imagine my face that I had to work with Lindy's, and Lindy's were really different on top of black gesso. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's not going to work. Because not all the Lindy's sprays work on black. And I was like, oh my gosh, what can I do? I want to run. Fortunately, we saved it. People have a lot of fun. They all went home with the projects done, and it was an experience. And I learned a lot. Like, I don't want that brand anymore, and I won't never, ever let anyone pick the products for me.
Exactly.
So, I always pick the good for any experience. Nos preguntan si hemos recibido alguna vez algún producto que hayamos tenido que usar de alguna compañía que no nos gustaba para nada y al final hemos tenido que usarlo, y si el proyecto era bueno al final. Sí, hemos recibido productos que eran auténtica basura y hemos tenido que trabajar con ellos. A veces los productos son buenos, pero no te gustan. Porque no te gusta el estilo, no te gustan los colores, o no te han mandado cosas que combinen o que a ti te inspiren. Pero si el producto es bueno, al final puedes trabajar con ese producto y puedes hacer cosas buenas. El problema es cuando recibes algunos productos que son realmente una porquería, y eso a veces te pasa. A Aditi le ha pasado que le mandaron unos productos y le pidieron feedback, ¿no? Le pidieron que después de usarlos les dijera qué tal había sido, les orientara, oye, es bueno, es malo. Bueno, dice que fue horrible, que los sprays no cogían, no se quedaba el color, no se secaban nunca, lo tuvo 3 días y secando y no se acabó de secar. Al final ella les mandó un email con todo lo que pensaba honestamente de los productos, porque para eso se lo habían mandado y ellos nunca le respondieron. En fin. Nuneka sound effects. Oh I know that, yeah. What is this? I'm good if dogs to line gets me. Let me say.
Basically, Penny was wondering. Basically, I should be her therapist. Penny, I'm game for this. Don't worry. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Neighbors. Hi. Wow, it ran. Oh, the chat is so long. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, I see, Alexandra, you are here. That's so good. Okay, let me find the questions. I ran. What happened here? Oh my gosh, I cannot go up anymore.
Okay, wait, let me see. Where are you?
Oh, I'm like 20 minutes ago. La regla del 10% funciona muy bien. Okay.
Okay, so everybody was talking about, yes, how we've come together.
Yeah, that's what I see. Just give me a second. I'm finding questions. Oh, thank you, Karen. I see you were translating also. Thank you. You're such a sweetheart.
Thank you, Nikki. Nikki had made a comment that
Yeah.
about us being catalysts, but everybody plays a role, Nikki. Everybody plays an equal.
Okay, this is the first one I found from Jessica. Do you ladies feel that there is a clique within the mixed media community? What do you mean, a clique?
I don't know.
Jessica, could you make your question again so we can understand what it's a clique? Please, please. We love you. Okay, I see a lot of laughing here.
Okay, Tiffany. Tiffany's question is very good. Can we plan a craft retreat?
Oh, I would love that. Please, yes. Where? When?
10 years to save up to travel wherever it is. No, we'll manage to do something much before that. If we won't wait for 10 years.
Okay, Eva.
Okay.
It's more or less the same. If you receive a DT pack and it's not your style at all and you don't like it, how you do it to work with it? I will answer first in Spanish. Si te llega un material de DT y no es nada tu estilo, es algo que no te gusta, ¿cómo haces para trabajar con ello? Bueno, pues tienes que intentar ser profesional y hacer lo mejor que puedas. Intentar llevarlo a tu estilo. Yo qué sé, si a mí la tienda de las manualidades se volvieran locos y me mandaran un montón de calaveras, como tengo confianza, creo que se las devolvería. Pero, bueno, tienes que ser profesional e intentar hacer lo mejor que puedas. Mira, a mí me ha pasado justo con la tienda de las manualidades. Una de las LTM Mix Box llevaba unos papeles de Navidad que no eran nada, yo lo pasé fatal. Bueno, la siguiente caja todavía fue peor porque llevaba la colección aquella de Mintai con esos colorines tan tremendos y yo lloraba haciendo el proyecto, Eva, te lo prometo, lloraba. Pero intenté hacer lo mejor que pude. A mí no me gusta el proyecto que hice, pero hay gente que le encantó. La casita de Navidad a mucha gente le encantó y el layout aquel con los papeles de Mintai a mi hermana le chifla. Y se lo di para su hija. Tienes que intentar ser profesional y hacer lo mejor que puedas. I'm saying that you have to be as much professional as you can. And even if you don't like the style of what you have received, you have to work with it because you are paid for that. This is a job. So maybe in my case, if La Tienda de las Manualidades send me a lot of skulls, I will send them back because we are friends. But I have no choice, and I have received some boxes that I didn't like at all, and I tried to do my best. I don't like the project, but I really did my best with what I had, and some people loved it. For example, that big house I made in Christmas, I don't like it, but some people love it. And the next box, it was some Mintai paper that are super colorful and very crazy, girly style. And it was not my style. I was crying making my layout, literally crying. Like, I don't want to work with this shit. But I did it. And my sister loved the layout, and I give it to her for my niece. So you have to be professional and work with it.
I agree with the answer. I mean, I have nothing more to add to it. And
Good.
honestly,
I don't know how to say it.
yeah, no, because that project, as much as it might have been a struggle, did turn out okay in the end. So it's fine.
Oh, yes, of course, my layouts are there. Let me show you. Yeah, all the wall is full of layouts. Yeah, and I have like the same amount in boxes because I don't have more wall. I ran out of wall. Can we plan a craft retreat?
Yes.
But I need 10 years to save up to travel wherever. No, Tiffany, we can do it in the States. Okay, if you don't mind, we can go somewhere in Utah. It's not far from Nevada. I love Utah. Utah is the best place in the world.
Any which ways, lottery tickets are legal in Spain, and Momo is buying me a few of those.
Yeah, whenever you
So I'm
come,
good.
you know that whenever you come home, I will kidnap you, and you won't go back to India again.
Okay, see, there you go. Whoever's listening to that, that's just happening. I'm being kidnapped, and we are coming to US.
Okay.
Don't look for me. The kidnapper wants nothing.
You can do it in the good or in the bad. If you want to do it in the good, I have the adoption papers. If you don't want to come, I will kidnap you.
Yeah, so I'm okay with both. So
Okay, good.
Disney World. Karen says Disney World. I just read Disney World. I'm game for Disney World. Let's go to Disney World.
Ok, Laura, ¿creéis que tener un estilo es importante? Si una persona siempre hace las cosas igual, ¿es mantener el estilo? A veces el estilo es influenciado por otros artistas, cosas que vas aprendiendo. Do you think it's important to have your own style? Is someone making the things always in the same way, that is to keep that style? Sometimes your style is influenced by other artists or things you are learning. Okay, first question. Do you think it's important to have a style? Vale, yo respondo. I'm going to answer, okay?
Yeah.
You can keep thinking or whatever, okay?
I went to Disneyland.
No creo que sea tan importante tener un estilo. Quiero decir, esto no es algo que tú decides. Venga, me voy a poner en modo vintage y voy a hacerlo todo en modo vintage y lo voy a llenar lleno de puntillas y de... No, es algo que te sale. Al final creo que es tu personalidad lo que se refleja ahí. A veces sale más pronto, a veces tarda tiempo en salir. So I don't think it's so important to have your own style. It's not something you can decide, okay, this is my style, I'm going to do it everything like this. It's something that comes with your personality, that it is reflect in your projects, in your works. What do you think, Adi?
I agree, but wait, I need to plug my laptop to the charging port, so I have to.
I will keep answering.
Yeah, so no, I agree with that. You can have a touch of your style, but you can't just like say you can have a part of it where you know that you are adding that element in your project. But according to me, yeah, there's no such thing as a fixed style where every day you just, I mean, every project that you make according to that. So I agree with what you're saying.
Vale, Aditi dice que está de acuerdo conmigo, en resumen. Si una persona siempre hace las cosas igual, es mantener el estilo. If some people always do the projects in the same way, is that keeping your style?
I just find it very boring. I don't know what else.
To say the same, that is not style, that is boring. Las dos pensamos lo mismo, que eso no es estilo, eso es aburrido. I think that, of course, you will tend to do things in some kind of way. Like, You know, I was in Barcelona teaching classes, and someone told me, "Hey, Nunu, why are you always doing your projects in blue and purple?" Because they are my favorite colors. I cannot work with red and green because I. So in the end, it's that. But something of your style comes, but it doesn't mean that you are always doing the same. That is boring. Creo que hacer las cosas siempre de la misma manera sería aburrido. Eso no es tener un estilo, eso es hacer las cosas de la misma manera. Es diferente a tener un estilo. Cuando tú tienes un estilo, por muy distintas que hagas las cosas, siempre hay algo de ti, de esa manera de hacer, de ese estilo que tienes, que va en todos tus proyectos. A mí se me escapa cuando intento hacer algo vintage. Al final siempre pongo algo de mí que es un poco más dreamy o un poco más fantasy. I think that it always goes out of me. Like if I'm trying to make vintage project, something of my fantasy dreamy style comes. I can't help it.
Exactly.
That's my style. It doesn't mean I'm doing things in the same way.
True.
And of course, third question is sometimes the style is influenced by other artists or things we are learning. Yes, of course. Of course, how not? Efectivamente, claro que sí. A veces nuestro estilo se ve influenciado por otros artistas, es normal. Adi, something to add?
No.
Okay, good. No, it ran away again. Why? Oh, I hate this chat. Okay, find it. Okay, I got it. Question. No, this is again. What? No, this is again a question.
Oh, so this, Maninder, we have answered this earlier in the chat about how we begin our project. So maybe you'll have to watch the replay of it.
Yeah, but then in the end, it's like you go with the flow, you know.
And also, it's intuitive. It's intuition based. We spoke a lot about how we tap into our intuition and then just go and begin creating. Sometimes you pick one thing and then you flow with it. How about? I didn't mind answering that one.
I didn't mind either. It's okay. I never have had really bad experience. Only with one guy of one company, big company, I have to say. And I tried to be as honest as I could. I think they didn't treat me well. I told them I made my job, of course. That's first because I'm professional and I always do the job. And when my job was done, I told the guy, I didn't like this, I didn't like that, and I'm not working with you anymore because these reasons. He can think about me whatever he wants. I know I was right because I compare my experience with some other people. I want to tell you what happened. They sent me a box of used stuff. I received used paper, paint bottles that were already open and used, and that was insulting. Insulting, really. I did my job, I did my project, I promote the brand as better as good as I could. But at the end of the day, I told him, this is not fair. This is really rude, and I don't deserve this, nor me or any other one. And they don't care, you know? They only care about selling. Those guys, not all the brands and all the industry. And about competition between artists, you know, that's up to them. I'm not that kind of girl, Olga. I do my job. I want to make friends if I could. If I can, I want to make friends. But if you don't want to be my friend, I'm not going to be. That's it. And if you want to push some other people down to shine brighter, I don't like you. And I don't need that. I like good people, like the people we are now in the Saturday live stream club. I love you girls. I really like you. I'm having a lot of fun. I love like crazy with you. Last night was hilarious, and I like that. And some people is the opposite. They like drama and they like competition, and they think I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. It's just that. It's nothing more to that.
You know, we are nice girls. Okay. Bueno, Olga nos ha dicho que si de verdad no queremos hablar de esto, de las malas experiencias con las marcas y la competitividad entre los artistas. No me importa hablar de ello. Una vez con una marca tuve unos más y menos. Me enviaron una caja de cosas usadas, moldes usados, papeles cortados, botes de pintura abiertos y usados. Hice mi trabajo lo mejor que pude, promocioné la marca lo mejor que pude y cuando terminé mi trabajo le dije al tipo, esto es una vergüenza, no me has tratado bien y me he sentido insultada y no ha sido solo conmigo. He hablado con más gente y has hecho lo mismo. Esto está feo. No les importó. No digo que todo el mundo en la industria sea así, digo que esa gente de esa marca son así. Y la competitividad entre las artistas, bueno, hay de todo. Hay gente que es mala gente, como he dicho antes, y hay gente que es buena gente, y yo decido juntarme con buena gente. A la mala gente no la necesito en mi vida. Ok, I'm talking a lot. Casita de pájaros, exacto, Marina, casita de pájaros y del infierno. Okay, this is a quite interesting topic.
It's where you answer about competition between artists. Yes, competition between artists. Honestly, like we spoke about before, look, competition is always going to be a part of things. But I think end of the day, it's not just competition among artists. People here are competing to be a person in itself. I just feel like some people are just competing with others to be, which amuses me at the same time. And
Yeah, I have to say that we laugh a lot about that.
yeah, I mean, we laughed a lot about
I
it.
know we have some people in a cruise in the Arabian Sea.
And then now maybe if you really, I don't know, like I can only say the Arabian Sea is full.
Okay, yeah, we will make a retreat in Vegas. It's okay. I don't like Vegas.
No. There are more options underneath. Read. People are now fixing up on Amsterdam.
The only good thing I found in Vegas was the Chef Ramsay burger. I love that. What an amazing place and what an amazing burger. Disney World, no! Florida, California, what is this?
Good. I think Amsterdam. I think
Oh my gosh, Bali and Maldives. Yeah, that's a good one. We could.
I don't mind. Huge cabin. That's a good idea too.
Okay, Amsterdam Crow. Okay, Amsterdam sounds good to me. Yeah.
A lot of people have said Amsterdam.
I really hope we can all go to Frankfurt.
Frankfurt.
Yeah. And if we can go, we are going to need a whole week. Not just the weekend of the fair, but the whole week. We need a week to talk to each other, girls. Oh my God.
I think there is something that maybe there's a question in Spanish somewhere I saw.
I'm going down. They keep on talking about Amsterdam, Vegas, Disney, Amsterdam. Oh, no, where are you going? Again, here. Okay, I got it. Okay, what is
Okay, I think underneath when you go down, Heike asks, have you ever thrown away anything?
Okay. Have you ever thrown away anything, of course.
Yes.
Yeah, I have to admit that not many times, but yeah,
Very few.
because we are fighters and we try until we get it. And I have some tricks, like some things that always or almost always work for me. Those are splatters, thinner waxes, glitter. One of the three will work, but you cannot put them all.
Splatter is my style. Now what do you do?
Todos alguna vez hemos tirado alguna cosa a la basura y sí, por supuesto que sí. No muchas cosas porque somos muy luchadoras, pero algunas sí. Y bueno, yo es que siempre lo intento hasta el final. Siempre hay algo para mí que funciona, que son o las salpicaduras, o purpurina, o cera de dedo de fina. A ver. A veces no. A veces hay que tirarlo. Ok.
I think that's a very good idea.
Yeah. This question from Nayara. ¿Qué artistas os inspiran? Which artists inspire you?
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a list.
That is a huge list. Es una lista muy larga, but I want to name some few. Pero yo voy a nombrar algunas. In terms of style and that, I would say that, of course, Julia Tirskaya. I adore her works. Can't help it. Tiffany Solorio, of course. Yeah, those two maybe. I have more, but
it's hard to list them.
Yeah, es difícil concretar qué artistas nos inspiran. En mi caso, me encanta Julia Tirskaya, me encanta Tiffany Solorio, but I adore so many artists. You know that I would say that all the girls we have on Nomadic, they all are so inspiring. They are on the way, and some that are not there yet. I hope someday they will join, like Olga or like Cindy, for example. They are amazing. We can always get inspired by others, and we can always work with them, and that's great.
I think every time I see anybody's project, there's something to be inspired about, something to take away. So it's hard to just give out a list there.
You are keeping it. Sometimes no.
Yeah, sometimes no, but yeah. Most of the times.
Bueno, que digo que todas las artistas que tenemos en nuestro grupo de Nomadic, a mí me encantan todas, por eso las invitamos a estar en Nomadic. Incluso algunas que todavía no están y que en algún momento espero que estén. Siempre podemos inspirarnos en otras artistas. Es difícil elegir solo unas pocas. Okay. Yeah, Saturday talks are amazing. And this is so true, Nikki. Some people feed off the drama.
Yeah, okay, Olga, I already voted for it. Purple is the creative color. Green, no. Purple, yes. Vote for purple. Everything purple. No, agree.
Yeah, purple. Okay. But yesterday she made a project in black, white, and yellow, and it was completely amazing. And it also has some blue navy. Amazing project. Love it, Olga. Do not kill me for this question. Which question?
No, they would. I think it was about that brand question. It's fine.
Okay. Question repeat. Oh, thank you. Does your significant others give you advice on your project? Do you take their advice? Did it turn out better?
That's for you, Nunu.
For me.
Yeah.
No, I have a very supportive husband, and he's always like, "Oh, I like this." And sometimes he enters in the studio and sees something, and oh, when did you make this? And maybe it was there like 3 months ago or something. But I don't care. He's very supportive. No, he doesn't give me any advice because he doesn't know anything about art or how to combine colors. He doesn't know how to clap in the same rhythm of the music. So no, I cannot take his advice. And I really love I promise.
Miguel, she loves you.
Yeah.
I'm witness. No, but so yeah, I'm not married. I don't have a significant other. For me, it would be mom. She does give me a lot of advice on projects, and I do take her advice. Sometimes when I'm just stuck, she comes and I just ask her, and then it's like that, she adds that sprinkle or glitter, not literally, but her advice does that. Even in life, generally, she has the best advice for me.
Yeah, and I will tell you who I ask for advice when when I am blocked or when I know where or how to continue or if I miss something. I always ask Adi. I always ask you. That's true.
True. That's actually true. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true. So yeah, for us, the significant other would be.
yeah, it's other. Absolutely. Nos preguntan si, bueno, si nuestras parejas nos dan consejos sobre los proyectos y si tomamos en cuenta sus consejos y si funcionan en el proyecto. En mi caso no, porque claro, es que mi marido no sabe ni aplaudir al ritmo de la música. Entonces, no, a la persona a la que le pido consejo cuando no sé cómo seguir o estoy bloqueada o no me sale o le falta algo es Adi. Y ella conmigo igual. That's a good point. Yeah. Okay. Frankfurt. Yeah, Frankfurt is a good idea. Exactly. Frankfurt is the best idea. Okay. You're having a lot of fun in the chat, huh?
I know they're enjoying, which is good.
Be honest, Nunu, and recognize that my brows inspire you a lot. It's true, yeah. I was hating brown for a lot of time, and it was thanks to you, Marina, that I start. Okay, let me try this. I will try that, and now I love brown. You are so right. Tienes razón, Marina. Reconozco que sus marrones me han inspirado. Yo antes odiaba el marrón y a fuerza de ver muchos sus trabajos me atreví a probarlo y ahora me funciona. Me gusta el marrón ahora. Okay. Do you like going to museums to see art of Dalí, Van Gogh, or any other famous painters, artists?
I've enjoyed museum visits. So when I visited US, New Orleans, St. Louis, I did go to a lot of museums and see art, which was fun. Even when I was in Spain, in Barcelona, I did visit a few places, but then I can't do it every single time. Like I feel like my quota of visiting museums is almost over. Like I'm almost done with it.
In my case, I live in a city with some of the best museums in the world, which is Madrid. We have some of the best museums here, like El Prado, Reina Sofia. And I have visited them so many times. When I was a teenager, I used to go every Saturday of the year to a different museum with my grandma. So I think I feel my coupon with that. And yes, sometimes when I travel, I have visited some museums, but right now I would say that I'm not very interested in that because we also have now the internet that wasn't there when we were growing.
Right.
So now you can access to those museums, most of them by the internet, and that is great. But I would say that I'm not a person really interested in classical painting or classical arts anymore. I don't get me wrong. those pieces are masterpieces. Those are amazing, of course. And I don't really like modern
Modern
art.
art.
I don't like it. I don't understand it. I'm sorry. No. To me, some lines in red and one in black like this is not a, this is a shit. I didn't enjoy the Thyssen-Bornemisza Museum. But I like other kind of arts. I'm much more into mixed media, and of course I follow some great artists.
Yeah.
Not the crafty, but the big mixed media names. But I'm not so interested now in museums. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's a phase, right? That phase is done with. Maybe if I'm visiting a place and I feel like maybe I could go once, but yeah, that's about it.
That sounds like a plan, Heike. Yeah. Woohoo!
No beer for us, so we'll have
That
juice.
will be for us, but no, don't worry, we can have a Coke.
Yeah.
Okay. I see some green in your wall, Nunu.
No, that's not green. Who's saying? I see purple.
Yeah, but this one is almost all green and brown.
No. Yeah, but you have to ignore it.
I did it long time ago. I had a bad day. Okay. No. Oh. Okay, I lost it again. This is so annoying.
I know it keeps rushing, running, literally.
Okay, no, just name people if someone get offended. Viral with the best. Okay. Hola, Silvia. Yeah, I love museums and architecture. Laura said that she loves green and she uses it a lot.
I think we clearly all know we're going to have a green team and a purple team.
Yeah.
That if you like purple, you will hate green.
Oh my gosh. Okay, this is the purple team. I'm sure of that. Actually, you think about it, in the last Saturdays, nobody was using green, right?
No,
Yeah, we are the purple team.
purple team, yes.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, do you get inspired by nature?
Yes, a lot.
But not green nature.
Not
Not green nature. I'm sorry, I'm joking. Oh, we started to be very bad. Okay. And this is without alcohol. Imagine if you give us a beer or something.
I think the beer will get high.
Okay, how does nature inspire you, Adi?
Nature, yeah, no, I'm inspired by nature. Like, look, these bugs and insects and butterflies and all of that we use, that's nature, yeah?
Yeah.
And some days the weather inspires me to create something. So, yeah, nature is always an important element.
I really got inspired by nature because I'm a photographer. I don't know if you can see.
Yeah.
This is my photography account. So I work with colors intuitively, and I think it's because I have taken millions of pictures of nature, animals, landscapes, and in my brain is like the natural way colors go together. It's like they go in nature.
Right.
True. That's it. So yeah, nature inspires me a lot. Nos han preguntado si nos inspira la naturaleza y claro, por supuesto que sí. Los colores o, bueno, todos los elementos. En resumen. Hey, went again. Okay. Frankfurt have other specialties. Apple wine.
Okay.
Okay, they keep on talking about Frankfurt. Yeah.
Later they're talking about other places too, I think. So yeah.
Dice, cierto, a mí no me gusta el morado. Oh, you see, Laura, that she loves green. She doesn't like purple. So, Olga, you were right. There are two things.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
So I vote Olga for being the leader on purple versus green debate. I think we should have a live stream just on that. What are feelings on pink?
Feelings on pink.
I think
I love
feelings
pink.
on pink are very touchy.
I love pink, but I will say that pink is not an easy color to work with.
I
It's
agree.
not easy
I agree with Nunu.
because everything can go too much pink, you know? And if you don't add enough, it disappears. So it's not an easy color, pink, I think.
For me, pink and hearts, the two tricky things to work with. I don't know why. And I literally in me, I'm telling you guys, when this mid Jan begins, going into Feb, and every brand is advertising their Valentine collection, I literally feel like puking. So yeah.
No, I feel that there are some colors that work well with everything, like purple.
Yeah.
It's a fact. I'm going to show you why I'm telling you this. Some people think that you cannot use purple with vintage.
You can.
It has a lot of purple. I think the light is not right, but I added a lot of purple here in it. This is vintage.
Yeah, even though
Goes well with
it
everything.
does. Okay, wait. No, I'm not going to show this because this is clear purple versus green, so I should hide that.
I am really melancholic. I don't like pink so much. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like it's I think it depends on what you're creating. Like yesterday when I had to use so much pink, initially choosing my pinks was a struggle. And I was like, Nunu, in my head, I was like, Nunu, how did we make this palette for me? How are people going to participate? But then I did manage to pick and I added the teal, that was in the palette. So yeah, it balances
I'm
out.
going to tell you something. You really had a bad day when we picked the color palettes because I picked lots, like 20, and you select the 12 ones.
Yes.
And
exactly.
some of them, now I look at them and I think to myself, what was she thinking?
You guys are doing amazing when you're creating and participating. So hats off to you for that.
Okay, guys, I think we are almost done. We have been chatting like 2 hours.
Right.
And I think all the Spaniards went to have dinner or to clap or something. I don't know why people is not clapping. It's 8 o'clock here. They're clapping. Yeah, because at 8 we clap for the doctors and nurses and that. So next week we will have a guest. I hope we have to pick someone, or maybe we can have two. We can have two guests and share the
Space.
Does anyone want to share the screen with us now?
Right now, yeah. Anybody wants to come?
Yeah, if anyone wants to come, I can copy and send you the link. Let me just open Facebook.
But first, wait, anybody wants to come? Nobody's answering.
Yeah, if someone comes, Nikki, do you want to come? Or I don't know, Tiffany, Karen, Olga, do you want to come? I'm going to write it. You are the best, Olga. Oh my gosh. We want to see an interview with Olga.
Yeah, we will. Don't worry.
Olga, what do you think? Do you accept the challenge? Do you want to be with us next week?
Yes, Olga, next week, do you want to be on with us? Come on.
Okay.
Olga.
Yeah, Olga, you have with you is a popular choice.
Olga and Karen.
Olga and Karen. That will be amazing too.
She left.
No, Olga doesn't want to. Why?
Is that no? Are you saying no or number 4? No, what are you saying?
I didn't let.
Oh, you didn't leave. Okay, you're here. No, so will you do the chat with us next week? Can you be our guest next week?
And if someone wants to join us right now, you just open the messenger and send me a message now, so I can invite you to the screen.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, forget.
No, Olga, what color was the paper flower?
Oh
That
my God.
is very important.
Yeah. What color was the paper flower? It was green? Tell us the truth.
Tell us the truth. What color was it?
Why everybody are calling me? Because we are inviting you to be our guest for an interview next Sunday, if you want. Yeah. Olga, people want you to be on the show.
Exactly. We were discussing about having 2 guests next Sunday. So would you be one of them? That's the question. But my first question, what was the color of the paper flowers?
Oh my gosh, this is so fun. Alexandra, you should be the other one. Alexandra.
Actually, Alexandra is next on our list, technically.
Okay, Olga, Karen, and Tiffany next week.
Wow, okay.
I'm afraid they don't allow Tiffany to talk too much.
We want to have an exclusive.
I'm going. Oh my gosh.
It's going to be a single interview where she'll be in the center of the screen with Nunu on one side, me on the other. No, Olga, not right now. Next Sunday. Next Sunday when we do our interview for Nomadic Soul Diaries, would you be our guest?
Yeah, that's it.
Olga and Alexandra. Alexandra, yeah.
I think everybody's a little chicken and nobody wants to share the screen with us now.
That's okay.
Okay, guys. So, anyway, we don't want to too much pressure to you, Olga. People love you.
I would vote for Alexandra.
We vote for Alexandra. Okay, anyway, someone or maybe 2 girls will be next Sunday with us. She has no choice.
Yeah. That's it. That's it. It's done.
Oh my God.
It's done.
Look what she said about Alexandra. Love her peace and general attitude.
That's how, the blend is going to be so beautiful because it will be Alexandra and Olga, and then we'll have crazy questions and we'll just keep laughing. So yeah.
Okay. I can be next week. Yeah, it will be every Sunday. That's the plan, that every Sunday we will make a heart-to-heart chat with someone. I come this week. Oh my God. Crap off your heart out. Yes, sure, but you might get the monetization. We don't care. We don't care. We love you.
Yeah, we don't care. And 2, next week will be on my channel and I'm not monetized. So I cannot be monetized.
You have no excuse. Okay, girls. Okay. So I think it's time to say goodbye. Thank you for joining us. It has been a lot of fun, really. I had a blast. So
It's been a blast. Thank you so much for just laughing, your questions, hanging out with us. I don't know, it's just always so good.
you need to do the stream. Okay, that's fabulous. Thank you, Olga. Yeah, because I have a lot of quite a few stencils that you have designed, and I would really love to ask you some questions. And I think it will be so much fun to talk about green and that.
Yeah, green and purple. You talk about green and purple for 2 hours.
Okay, guys.
Thank
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
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 Bye.